Rod and Missy Bice operate Golden Circle Pork near Woodward, Iowa. It's actually 2 farms that have been in their families for generations. Today, Rod and Missy run the operation with help from their 4 children, ages 6 to 20. The Bices mix traditional, hands-on farming practices and classic family values with high technology and science-driven agricultural practices to produce 6,600 wean-to-finish hogs per year.
Farming has been in both sides of our family, and both of our parents and grandparents own farm ground. Where we live here is on a Century farm, and that's part of Rod's family, and where the buildings are is on a family farm that my grandmother owns.
Our whole family is integrated into the operation. Everybody has something that they do. Even our youngest, Briley, she's 6 and a half, she helps unload pigs. She'll walk them down the aisle while my wife's counting them. We got 4 kids. 1 boy, he's the oldest, and then 3 daughters. And like I say, everybody has their own position, and it's a great help. We wouldn't be able to do it without them.
Our farm is very family-oriented. We spend a lot of time together, working together and playing together. We have a lot of fun, a lot of bonding. A farm is just a wonderful place to raise a family. You can instill a lot of values and a lot of ethics that are lifelong lessons that you learn. Rodney and I both grew up on farms, it's just a way of life. It just gets in your blood.
Perhaps the most integral piece of technology used in the operation is an environmental control system for the buildings run by a computer known as the Venium system.
We went with the Venium system because it was the newest technology at the time.
It controls everything in this barn. It controls the chimneys above us, the curtains going up and down. It controls the heaters if they should happen to need to be turned on for supplemental heat. Also on the outside of these barns there are emitters that will put out water if it's real hot and cool the pigs down. You can look into this and it'll show you water usage, feed run times. It can show you what the current environmental conditions are. You can scroll back and look back 5 hours ago, 10 days ago, whatever you want to do with it. This is the brains of the whole barn. This is what keeps the pigs comfortable.
Golden Circle Farms also uses proven practices and technologies for manure management.
The manure storage structure we have is a concrete tank. It's 8 feet deep, 180 feet around. The manure starts out naturally in the barns. We got shallow pits up there. Manure falls into them shallow pits, so there's a scraper that drags the manure to one end of the barn, and then it gravity feeds through an 8-inch tile line to get to the manure storage structure. We started out being permitted for an earthen structure, and we felt like we wanted something above and beyond that. So we went with the concrete. We've been happy we've done that. It's very easy to agitate in the fall when we start applying it to the ground.
Golden Circle Farms has invested in several technologies to ensure more precise application of manure.
On this piece of equipment here, we do have flow meters. As we go through the field, we might vary our speed a little bit, and what that flow meter does is it controls a valve on the tank and opens and shuts it according to our speed. So when we set it for 4,000 or 5,000 gallon an acre or 6, whatever we're set for, that's what it's putting on. It just keeps it right there. Probably 4, maybe 5 years ago, we put auto steer on the tractors. Before, you can't turn the manure tanks right back around, go right next to where you were. So we used to break out lands, and we'd just guess at it. With the auto steer, it'll take us over, 4 or 5 widths of the equipment and take us straight back to the other end, and we don't have any overlap.
Golden Circle Farms also uses the tried and true farm practices of watching, listening, and relying on instinct and intuition to keep their farm running smoothly.
It's something I enjoy doing, and I spend a lot of time trying to make sure that the pigs have the best environment and the best care that they can have.
Rod and Missy also spend a lot of time promoting pork production by being active participants in their community.
Today we're at Friends and Neighbors Day in Woodward, Iowa. It's an annual event that we have every July, just kind of a town celebration.
This gets our name out there, and people see what we do, see the product we raise. Just gets our product out there and makes them aware of that we are needed in the community.
I would encourage other pork producers to get involved in the community any way they can, whether it's a grilling event or anything that they can promote their product and their way of life and show people, what we do and stomp out the myths.
Through the use of high tech like auto steer, flow meters, and Ventium boards, and by being positive role models for responsible pork production in their community, the Bices keep moving ahead to their ultimate goal, enjoying a lifestyle that's also a livelihood while taking good care of their land.
I think it's important to be good stewards of the land now because it's our livelihood. This is our business. This is our family. We have to take care of what we have or we're not going to have a job. And in the future, the land was here before us and it'll be here after us. And we hope to give it to our kids in as good or better shape than when we got it.
Golden Circle Pork isn't just a job. It's our way of life. It's been a way of life that's been handed down to us. And it's something that we want to hand down to our next generation, something that we hope that's here for a long, long time.